Okay, let's work on continuing to build our bottom piece of our adjustable tablet holder. So we're actually going to put a rectangle right on this side. So let's click on the 2-point rectangle tool. Let's make sure we click on this face right here, which will bring us here. And I'm just going to click on the corner up here and go down, and I'm going to make this, I'm going to hit tab so I can go to the top dimension. I'm going to make this 6 millimeters. Okay, I'm just going to hit enter. And then I'm going to just tap E on my keyboard, and that's going to be extrude. And I'm just going to click on that face now, and it's asking me how far do I want to bring that out. And to have a reference, I'm just going to go over to where it says bodies, and I'm going to bring that other body back in here. And I am actually, rather than drag this out this way, I am going to click on where it says extend here, and I'm going to click to object right there. I'm going to click that. Now it's asking me where do I want to go to, and I'm going to click on this face right here. So I click there. You see it takes the extrusion right over to that point. And we want to, of course, join our objects. We want this object to join to this object. So join is the operation you want to make sure you are on. Click OK. That's done. It's going to take a second just to do that. All right, now we need to basically duplicate this side and put it on this side. So we're going to click on construct. We're going to go down to where it says mid plane. And it's going to ask me which planes do we want to use. And we're going to use the inside plane of this object right here. So you can see it kind of goes light gray there. I'm going to click that once. So I've got one plane selected. And then it asks me basically it wants another plane. So I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm just going to make sure that's selected. I've got two planes selected. And there's my mid plane. It's appeared right in the middle of those two planes right there. So I'm going to click OK. There we go. We've got our mid plane ready to go. And all we're going to do now is we're going to go up to create right here. We're going to go down to mirror, click on mirror, and it says that what I'm going to do with the features. So I'm going to choose a feature. So I go down to my timeline here. You can see that's that feature. It kind of turns it gray. And we're going to choose that feature because it's the one we want to duplicate. So I'm going to click that once. It's asking me what mirror plane do I want to use. And of course, I want to use this central mirror plane. So I'm going to click on that once. And there it goes. It duplicates the objects and puts it where I want it. And this can remain as identical. So I'm going to click OK. So now we've got our whole bottom piece there, which is great. You can see our whole body too is that piece right there. Now, just quickly while I'm looking at this, I'm noticing that actually I've made this piece, I'll get rid of the body too there. I've made this piece backwards. It's actually facing the wrong direction. If you look at this one here, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. You see this should be facing that direction. So this is a good chance to take a look at how to actually flip this around right here. So to do that, all we're going to do is we are going to, first I'm going to click on the little light bulb icon to get rid of that. And I'm going to flip this piece. So I'm going to click on, make sure I am clicking on body 1 right there, because that's the first one. I'm going to click on modify. I'm going to go down to where it says move copy. And suddenly this little pop-up will appear here. And basically I want to grab and I want to rotate this entire piece around. So I'm going to grab this little circle and I'm going to rotate it minus 180 degrees right there. Perfect. So once I've got that, I'm just going to click OK. And I'm just going to turn on the other body so I can see it. Now I basically want to align these two pieces together, and that's really easy to do. All I need to do is click on modify, and there's an align tool here. So I click on the align tool and it says, what do I want to do? I'm going to do bodies rather than components. And it says from, and I'm going to go from this circle right here, this point. So I'm going to click on that. And it goes to, where do I want to go to? I want that circle right there to attach to this piece right here. So I'm just going to zoom in and I'm going to kind of highlight that little, highlight that piece right there. And I'm going to click it and it snaps right to it. Now our component is looking much better. Okay, perfect. In the next video, we'll work on some more pieces here and add our final piece.